relax. Okay, and then our project today.
Yes, thank you so much for your dedication. Our team is from Thailand, from Pattani. Do you know Pattani?
Have you ever been there?
The southern part of Thailand. Have you ever seen the Thai map?
You know Malaysia?
Yeah.
Yes, in Malaysia.
Thailand, we from in the southern part of Thailand. The majority is Muslim, but the whole country, the Muslim is just about 7%. Thailand have 65 million people, population 65 million. Muslim about 7 million. Most of them stay in the south of Thailand, southern part of Thailand. And today we are very happy to meet all of you because we come here to listen and want to learn from your school, your experience, your teacher. You can share to us. Everything you can share, like we can exchange the idea today. And we also do hope that we can meet again in Thailand. we just talked to the school director that send the student to Thailand too because we will learn something in our countries for the future. We conducting a research about teaching in the 21st century. We are conducting a research about teaching in the 21st century. Just now the teacher about the teaching method, teaching technique, teaching materials and everything about the education in the digital age or the digital society. So today I just want to ask about your opinion and my team is Abang Afifi. I'm a lecturer at the Brindam Songkhla University. My colleague, Dr. Ibrahim Sano, he's from Guinea. From Guinea, you know Guinea? Guinea, Ghana. No, from the African country, the African continent, in the world. Abang Sadiq is a teacher, mathematics teacher at Hadiah Widyakam School. Kak Najmat is also a lecturer at the Rajapati University. Kak Laila, Fatimah Laila, English teacher.
From Pattani, not Guinea. Pattani, Thailand.
Same university. And the most handsome for our trip, Dr. Yusuf. Dr. Yusuf is also an English lecturer at Brindam Songkhla University. He graduated from where? From Southampton University, UK.
Okay, so before we start, can you please introduce yourself one by one?
My name is Ahmad Nafis bin Muhammad Najib. That's my name.
My name is Akil Hassan bin Ahmad Ifai.
Your class level. You mean stream of studying?
Yes, experience.
Yeah,
My name is Ahmad Nafis bin Muhammad Najib from Sec 2 Ihsan and from the Express Stream.
My name is Akil Hassan. I am also from Secondary to Ihsan, also in the Express stream.
My name is Fatimah Rahman. I'm from Sec 2 Ihsan. I'm in the Express stream. My name is Halimah Sadia bint Hafiz. I'm from Sec 2 Ihsan and I'm also in the Express stream.
My name is Intisa binti Ikrima. I'm from Sec 2 Ihsan and also in the Express stream.
Nice. Okay, now so before we start, can I ask you, have you ever heard about 21st century learning education? Okay, so in your point of view, what do you think about it?
Using technology to teach.
Using technology to teach. Anything else?
Like rather than the teacher give the information, the students will find out the information and share with their classmates and their teachers also.
You can add any ideas that you can think of. No right or wrong. Just share the idea. What do you think of it?
I have not heard of it, but after like listening to 21st century teaching, then the first thing comes in is technology lah. Then after what he said, I thought of like other than in school, you can actually still communicate. Like teachers still have discussions in WhatsApp groups and all.
Anything else to add? Technology, student
Can
self-learning.
be a form of facility for teachers to teach students. It may help them in teaching, makes it a little bit easier. Yeah.
So facilitate.
You can say the word. When which person to learn what the first word it is.
What picture do you
Give me
mind?
one word. Oh.
What picture?
Technology, self-studies, group discussion, facilitate the student to study easier.
Very convenient. Because you can do it anytime and anywhere.
Very accessible now.
Accessible.
Any ideas?
Okay, that's fine.
You can also think about your daily life. What is useful skill for this century? When you go out to the society, when you go to work, what is skill that you think that very important for you?
Being technology savvy, like to know how to use the software that are found inside a computer like Microsoft and Google Slides and
Techno savvy. And then what else?
being able to come up with new ways to learn rather than the traditional paper and book. The teachers can use PowerPoint slides. There can be video viewing at YouTube to help facilitate the students' learning.
What's more? Anything else? Or just like only technology savvy and find a new approach to learn from video, from YouTube? Any other skills required for the 21st century? Enough? Just two? What do you think?
Okay. Now, next, do you think that your school is well prepared for the 21st century?
Wow. Okay.
Do you feel that the school they are prepared, you are all learning or teaching that to raise you for 21st century learners?
I think because our school provides a subject which is called STEM, where we learn how to use a computer and like different, like he said, all those Google Docs and Microsoft, so we get to how to utilize all those things. So yeah, so I think our school does it well based.
I wouldn't say that our school is totally prepared for the 21st century because our school lacks some facilities which students of other school might get but we don't get. But our school is in the stage of preparation for the 21st century. We use whatever we have to equip the skills that are required which are relevant for the 21st century. For example, for our Islamic studies, the teachers use the PowerPoint slides rather than the traditional Islamic way of teacher talk and the students take notes. And we also have a lot of projects and group work, which is a form of a 21st century teaching and learning skill, and I think that is what makes it good, because we can convey religious knowledge through a very relevant way rather than just the traditional way of conveying it through textbooks. And when we also do this 21st century skills learning, it will make the students inspired to want to find out more, and it helps them in motivating throughout their learning journey.
Our school also has a CCA called STEM, and the students who are part of the CCA,
What is CCA?
STEM.
Co-curricular.
Co-curricular. So we go out on field trips, and we learn more about science, and we also have lab sessions. And
to add on to Akil's point about having group discussions and all, from having a lot of things that our teachers will give us and just to discuss in our groups without much. They facilitate, but they don't really give too much answer or anything. So we learn to communicate and work with other different
When we do that, we get a lot of point of views. Rather, when we have group discussions, people have different thoughts about a lot of things. So that when we communicate and when we discuss about these topics, this difference in opinions and experiences help shape the way we think, and can help us be better learners and better people who can convey religion.
Do you think that your classroom is a 21st century classroom? When we talk about the 21st century, we already mentioned many things about it. Just want to know that the classroom is 21st century classroom.
Maybe the design,
Yeah.
the seat
Design,
arrangement,
the
the
resources,
facility.
It's quite basic. It's quite basic.
Quite basic.
There's
What do you
something
mean
extra.
quite basic?
I can't imagine what it is. Just tables and chairs, then the teacher's table,
Not people like this.
whiteboard.
Can move the
What?
table around.
Not really.
Student has its their individual table. Rather than we sitting in groups like this, it's just
The design
one
is
on
like
one.
theater design.
Yeah.
Just sit individual.
yeah,
You can move.
When necessary.
The teacher always moves like
It's a technique.
design.
I mean, there are times when we have group discussions and teacher will be like, okay, I'll join your tables together and go into groups. So we're gonna be facing each other like this. And we're gonna discuss.
The facilities, the technology in the classroom, smart board, the projector room.
Projector.
We have projector,
Because
visualizer.
when I went to Malaysia, Islamia, there is smart
Yeah,
board.
they have smart board.
Any of you graduate from Malaysia? Yeah, it's smart board.
Like here, projector, whiteboard,
Visualizer.
Visualizer.
That's all.
It's
We have a sound system also.
All classes. Sorry, ada semua kelas.
Most classes are the same.
Classes.
the classroom is air conditioned.
Yes.
About the teaching, what type of teaching that you think that is the teaching of the 21st century?
Teaching of the 21st century is more to it's a two-way conversation. It's not just the teacher who talks and then the student just listen. The student also gets to speak out their opinions. So I think it's good lah. So everybody has a chance to speak.
And for language classes like English, and we have debates sometimes. When we are learning, we have debates, and teacher gives us time to prepare, because I like debating, and I feel like it's something I enjoy, so I am motivated to learn it and to actually construct a proper debate. And sometimes the teachers ask us to do skits. For example, when the teacher is trying to teach about the concept of gratitude in Islamic studies, the teacher would ask us to make do a skit that can kind of show what patience and gratitude is, and through that I feel entertained as I get to watch my friends perform, and I also get to benefit from it, and like basically we just get to speak up a lot in class, so we feel like we are being heard rather than just we listen. So the teachers also listen to us.
Do you like your teaching method? Is this in the classroom?
Yeah, it's
Right.
like
What kind of the method you like the most from your experience?
from my experience, yeah, like I said, it's a two-way conversation, because some of us will like have our own ideas and we think it's just that. Like you say, like gratitude. When we see the skit, we can see different ideas of gratitude. Like some people will think it this way and another way. So you can like, you will increase your knowledge about perspectives. So I think that's my favorite type lah, like the two-way conversation rather than just listening.
Yeah. What about you? Just you.
From my experience, my favorite method might be like using slides, because I'm able to remember it clearer because I hear it, and I can also see it, so I can visualize and internalize whatever is being taught.
What about you? Which approach do you like?
I like it when the teacher gives out notes. So it's very organized, and it'll be easier for me to study because I won't have to make my own notes because I already have.
So like lecture notes, kind of that.
From your experience.
I prefer when the teacher explains the topic, and then it's like a conversation type. Like she asks us whether we understand or not, and if we don't, the teacher can explain even further. So that I think for me that's the most effective for me.
And sometimes she will like sometimes the teacher would like ask, you won't directly ask if you understand, and then she will just like call anyone out and like ask a question about that topic. So if that person cannot answer, then she will like try to make that person understand so that the person can answer.
Your DD teacher ever do this debate at DD?
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of motion? For example, motion.
There was once where last year we had a debate about meritocracy, because we were talking about the I think we were talking about the law enforcement in Singapore, some stuff like that. Then we follow the system of meritocracy, and then the question was, if I'm not wrong, should schools base students based on meritocracy, like if they have good results or have good academic skills, then they can enter the school. And then my motion was that I disagree. I believe that students that have a lot of other ways that they can show their potential. However, there are also valid points made by the opposing group. So with that, I kind of had a broader perspective, and I'm not confined to my own opinions, and I get to see what other people view different, how people view the things I view differently, like the different perspectives and insights.
The first question to the learning, we are very concerned about the young voices. Do you think that your teacher are listen to your voice? Maybe that you can suggest, you can express your opinion in the classroom.
And they should listen to your voice.
I mean, they do listen to our voice. Like sometimes teachers would, we have reflection lessons where the teacher would ask us about their teaching and what we like and what we don't like about teaching. But we can give our opinions. But in the end, it's the teacher's decision whether they want to implement what we suggest or whether they want to listen.
All teachers or depends on the teacher?
Not all teachers really ask us whether they like our learning, like the way that they teach is some teachers they do conduct those reflection lessons, which I think that I like it because it can suit my way of learning better so that I can understand the thing.
Have you ever talked to your teachers about the teaching, what you like, you don't like?
So does the teacher hear about what I want to say about their teaching? So, I mean, like you said, they do have those reflections, but
Do teacher prepare like a channel, maybe like a WhatsApp group, or you can send your suggestion to what way? With the channel that you can submit your idea or your suggestion to the teacher.
Example, we have reading programs. So, like Malay reading program, English reading program. So they will send us a link, and then it's like Google Forms where we can vote like, is this method the best? Do you think we should continue it the next year? So and then we can give suggestions and all. So they will always do that for most of our.
When you have some idea and you think that teacher is not really good, how can we come this way or another way? Dare you have to talk to your teacher?
Depends on
You have a home the homeroom teachers.
Guru class.
Homeroom teachers. You have a homeroom teacher. How often you talk to the homeroom teacher?
For our home teacher, she's really there for us. She will always make sure we are
Sorry?
She always asks us to
Ada kelas.
tell her
Minggu ada.
Like she is very concerning. She always she wants us to she wants to help us. Like teenagers, we have our own set of problems. Not in school, at home, with friends. So she is very concerning for us, and yeah, she always wants to be there for us, even if we don't but she respects our space. So yeah, so she's very concerning, which is what I like.
So it's like not just a teacher lah, can be a friend too, but differently. So I think that can show like some students will feel like, oh, there's somebody there for me anyway. So I feel that's important.
The teacher is allowed you to use the phone in class, smartphone.
When we have an activity that needs it, like example for Arabic, they will let us use it to search for words, meanings. Or for other subjects, we can use like quizzes that we play together, like for the subject.
They always can bring their smartphone to the class.
Yeah.
Is it easy to access the internet in
Yeah, they do provide us with
Compared to your house.
compared
Compared to my house.
Okay.
It's very bad.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
You need more like
Wi-Fi.
more Wi-Fi. Good access. But we do. Can you send the homework to the teacher through an email or WhatsApp?
Yeah. Like through internet, right? Like Google Classroom. So most of the things we do uses Google, which is very convenient. So Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Classroom.
We can
So-
like access it even at home. So like we don't really need to stay in school to do some of our assignments. We can just do it at the comfort of our bedroom or at our living room, like at home. Which is I feel very convenient. It's convenient for me.
Is there a rule to use a smartphone in school? Maybe that the rule that written by school.
Yeah, you're not allowed to use handphones during.
Without the permission.
Is it written in the paper
Um,
and informed to every student, or just the
I mean,
the
it's
verbal
the-
voice?
It's like it's the official school rule that we must switch off our handphones during.
just the nasihat just talk to the students.
Yeah. I'm not really sure
Not
about
written,
the written one, but the teachers have like during school assemblies, the teachers have went up to the whole school and told the students that school hours can mask off the phone and we are only allowed to on it when the teacher says so.
Do you like homework?
No.
What so far you still have the homework to do at home?
Yeah.
For me, homework based on the subject. Because some subjects
Do you have a homework for Islamic studies? Islam.
very they always give us like a question to think about. Then we go and discuss it the next day.
Very right. You like that? Alright, homework.
I rather.
What subject is there are so many homework? Normally.
Mathematics and science, like
Different science.
those kind of maths and science kind of subjects are the ones that we get homework a lot, and then we also get languages like Malaysian Malay.
Do you like homework? If you are a teacher, what type of homework you will give to your students? Assume that you are a teacher.
Normal homework that is just more engaging and more fun.
More fun,
Something that will make them think instead of
writing, just answer.
something that's like real life based instead of just facts. Like you don't just ask a question based on a textbook like what is this? You put it into a situation and make them solve it. So they get to think.
What about you? If you are a teacher, what type of homework you will give to your students? No homework.
Yes. I don't actually know lah. I don't know. I don't know, sorry.
It's okay.
Cakap lah.
So what is the difference between this school and other school?
Wow, okay. Difference.
Like in terms of what?
In terms of academic performance, in terms of student ability to perform well, in terms of competition.
Okay.
In Madrasah Arabia is one of the Islamic schools like focusing on academics like maths and science, and we are the only school to offer triple sciences at the O levels, and in terms of competitions, we have entered a lot of competitions like Islamic and academic, and we do have students who are champions of these competitions. Like for example, we have students that got gold on the Maths Olympiad, and then they went to the International Mathematics Olympiad, and they and they won, like bronze or silver or at least a participation, which I feel is really good enough that our students can go to a competition at an international level.
The archery.
Archery is for our school. I think in terms of sports, I think archery is the most, what is it called?
Hype.
Yeah.
Like we are a niche in archery.
Like other than competitions outside of school, we do have like we are like categorized into different houses like red, blue, or then we usually like monthly, or I think it's monthly, we get like competitions from different levels all come together in one group and have a competition. Example like maths quiz, geography quiz, debate, spoken word, spontaneous speech.
What type of the teacher characteristic must have for the 20% from your perspective or opinion?
Open-minded.
Yeah.
Open-minded. Before we come here, we went to Indonesia, Bogor, and yesterday we went to Islam Hidayah Johor Bahru.
Oh.
At where?
Oh.
Islam Hidayah Johor Bahru.
I've been.
Yesterday I said the same thing.
Yeah.
You want the teacher that open-minded.
Yeah, because
So like same word.
yeah, so that is really like what we want lah. Open-minded teachers.
Yeah, something open-minded. The other one.
Able
Understand.
to engage the class, like able to get our attention.
The teachers must also be understanding. Because we are in a different generation than them. So the problems that we face are different than the problems that they faced when they were teenagers. And they need to have that level, they need to have like at least compassion or sympathy when we are going through problems. And they just need to understand us, like when we need help. Like for example, just simple problems with our classmates. So I feel that they need to have that level of understanding rather than to judge us. Sometimes the teachers will make the students stop so that talk out their problems, and the argument it really they resolve their argument. So that's why I feel that the new first century teacher needs.
Because there are teachers that wants to hear your point of view, but also the teacher just like sticks to what she knows.
Disregard.
Or he disregard, yeah, and then just say that no, it's not supposed to be away. Like clearly not actually taking what we say into account.
What about you? Anything else? Your teacher characteristic for the person?
What you said. What I wanted to say also.
Do you have anything else? So you all originally Singaporean?
Yeah.
Where are you from, Malaysia? Anyone from the government school or for the government school for the primary level? Thailand. So what your future career? What you are going to be for the future career?
I want to be an ustaz, but I want to pursue in the field of Islamic psychology.
Islamic psychology.
Yeah, because I feel that is what Singapore needs. There are really a lot of psychologists who are Islamic psychologists who have knowledge about both psychology and psychology in terms of the Islamic perspective. And because of the problems that my friends and my family go through, I want to help them rather in the emotional way, also in the psychological way, and
Islamic way.
yeah, Islamic way. And I also just have that interest in learning how our minds think, like how our minds think and how psychology affects us. So it's just something that I'm really interested to pursue in the higher education levels.
I want to go to the towards the engineering field.
Engineering.
It's just because I don't know. I feel like I just have a passion for it. No other reason really.
What about you guys?
I want to pursue aeronautical engineering because I love maths and science, and
Very good.
the world is now advancing in technology. So that motivates me to
Get my dreams.
Pursue your
Yeah.
dreams.
yeah.
Yeah. I have not really decided,
Yes.
but after going through like secondary and all, and getting to know more about Islam, I realized how wide the knowledge about Islam is. Like you can associate it with science, mathematics, and all. So I really want to know, like by learning maths and science, I want to know the Islamic side of it. So I was thinking of going to the Uhrawi lane. Yeah.
I think I'm interested in pursuing biomedical science, and then later I become a doctor, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And the reason why I want to do that is because science is somehow fascinating, and I can be there for my family if they ever fall sick.
Inshallah. Do you have any questions to ask us? Any questions? Okay. So I think that's all for today. So thank you very much for your fruitful and informative discussion today. And then, and then I hope you guys are successful and can make your dreams come true in the future. So let's do that. Like we need to study hard, then work harder, and then pray harder as well. And inshallah to be our future ummah as well. Hope you like it.
Okay, thank you.
To draw your future.
No more credit back.
Okay, Yusuf.
Okay, so Jazakallah khairan.
Thank you so
If
much.
there is the future, the chance in the future will come to our country. Inshallah.
Take a photo and
Yes,
stuff.
okay.
Photo apa? Ini kan
It's raining outside. Nino! Sorry.
Since you all have your own career, that's how you suddenly like in a group having this project.
So actually we done the research. So we formed a team. The research we formed a team from different universities. All of us are university lecturers from different universities. We formed a team to conduct a research to create a model for Islamic school in Thailand. So that's what we come here to learn.
I mean like
you
assign to that, or you just like thought of it and like you should do it.
No, I just take information and then from you guys analyze the data, and then we're gonna make some solution for our kids there as well.
Oh, okay. So,
To be smart like you, inshallah.
1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 1 One more. And so, si.
กล้องสวยไหมนั่นกล้องสวยอยู่ไหนอ่ะ
Samsung.
คนถ้ามันสวยอะตรงไหนก็สวย
จ่ายยอมรับไม่เสียJazakumullah.
So you go in Thailand.
Just Ustaz jangan bercakap bahasa Melayu. Jangan bercakap bahasa Melayu.
Kamu cakap je. Then where did you like pursue your English study? You stay
Several
at
places.
Thailand or do you go out?
Stay in Thailand, study in Thailand. For me, bachelor and master. Yeah, for
Thailand?
In Thailand, yes.
Ah.
Yeah, for some, like PhD from UK, he's an English lecturer as well. And most of them are PhD. But most of the time, like we go out from our place and then learn from different countries. That's the case.
Where did you like get the idea that you want to be an English lecturer?
Where did I get the idea? Actually, I love English. Actually, I don't want to be a lecturer. But I just love English, and I just find any word related to English. So I can really related to this is my passion.